Welcome back to the JSFL. We're here, week 4. We got a treat for you tonight. We got the 2-1 Seattle Natives on a 2 streak against the 1-2 Detroit Power, who barely lost against, in my idea, the best team in the league. But we're here in a nice one in Detroit. Last time Detroit was in a primetime matchup. It was a Monday night game against LA at home. And they lost that one in the last minutes as they fumbled their win away. We'll see if they suffer the same fate here tonight in Detroit again for their primetime matchup. This time against another West opponent in the Seattle Natives. As both teams coming out, either of them with an injury. All these teams are injury free. We'll see if that continues here as we hit in week 4, as we're 1/3 already through this already, or we'll be 1/4 already through this excellent season so far. As both teams are going to get ready to get this kickoff away, and it will be very soon. There's David Medina, reigning Defensive Player of the Year. We'll see if he can be a factor. This defense hasn't been as good as we thought it would be. We thought this team would be unstoppable almost this season, with how many weapons they had on offense and defense. Bringing in big names like William Torres. Forgot who else they bring in, but they got some nice rookies. Pretty good draft class they got. And then they got Alan Simmons in the trade. He's been stepping up pretty big. He wasn't going to be one of their bigger signings, but he actually did. He became their slot kind of guy. And Alan Simmons really came on here early. Had like only 4 catches last season, I believe, for Kansas City. But here is the return man, Steve Watts, to the 24. And here comes out the Detroit Power and Sean Richardson. Let's look at those stats. 49 completions out of 68 attempts, 618 yards, 5 touchdowns to 2 interceptions, and he's got a rushing touchdown. He actually has the JSFL record for most rushing points of any QB in a season. We'll see how he does tonight. 1st and 10 at the 24. Here's Richardson. In the pocket. He gets out of it. To the 25. Let's look at this Detroit offense. Detroit, they rank offensively number 6 in the league. They're 1st in rush offense. And when they want to pass, they're 7th. Not the best, but they definitely are up there. 3 receivers with over 100 yards. Alan Simmons, their slot guy. Marquise Hernandez, the rookie, who's been really good. I'd probably call him the best rookie receiver so far. And then stud receiver, probably one of the best receivers in the league, if not the best, Hugh Brooks. 2nd and 9. Here's Richardson throwing. That's caught. Nice play there. Gets it to the 35. And look at that, Mr. Hector McDaniel. And I believe that is Hector McDaniel puts him over 100 yards this season. No, yes it does. That catch exactly puts him over 100 yards. His 14th catch of the season. And it's 1st and 10 at the 35. Little moving around again, and it's stopped by Doug Dunn. Let's look at this defense of Seattle. Number 1 ranked in the league. 1st in rush offense, 4th in pass defense. Doug Dunn and Ernest Coleman on that D-line. Ronaldo Smith from New York, one of the best defensive players. That's a humongous signing. Trevor Wedding and Kendall Carls, the rookie corners, have been incredible at containing some big breakout receivers this year. Trevor Wedding slipped way too far to them in the draft. And Kendall Carls, he did good as South. He had pick 6s in college in that one North game. I remember seeing one. Here's Little, though, on 2nd and 10. Wow! Another stop. That's not the night he wants. As soon as he was getting into the MVP talk, too. Ben Tyrone, the rookie from West, gets the tackle. He goes underrated in this Seattle rookie class that they took. Pushed over Hector McDaniel. He bullied him on that play. And he's that sub for Walter Sanders. That's a big role to fill. That's not going to be filled right away. Of course, he isn't going to be his replacement right away, but Ben Tyrone, he's got to try. 3rd and 13 now. Big play. Can Seattle's 1st-ranked defense stand tall? Here's Richardson throwing incomplete. Can't find a receiver. I might have seen a receiver open there on the sideline, but Richardson didn't see that. 4th down, 13. I think he was looking for McDaniel there, but terrible pass. That was nowhere near McDaniel. As Detroit with the punt unit, they're going to give it to the Seattle offense. The punt away. Taken in. Oh, it's going to bounce at the 10. This is going to be a great punt. All the way down to the 4. Great job by Detroit's special teams. This is going to pin him all the way back, and it's going to be a hard thing for Kermit Poe and the offense to overcome. Talking about Kermit Poe, let's look at him this season. 59 completions off 75 attempts, 689 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but 5 rushing touchdowns only in 3 games, and 50-plus rush yards in one of those games. Definitely probably front runner for this MVP. 1st and 10. Here's you. Colton Yu. Hoping to have a big game. Colton Yu bursting out the seams to the 16-yard line. 1st and 10. Natives. So, Colton Yu, he hasn't been the best this season. But that run is hoping what he wants it for a big night. Kermit Poe, 1st and 10 now. Gain room, Colton Yu again. Colton Yu struggling on the offensive line. Gonna get 4 yards out of it, not bad there on 1st down. 2nd and 6. Carroll Allison, the free safety, coming up with the play. That's gonna be 2nd and 6. Second and 6. Here is you again, 3rd time, 3rd straight carry. Get it for 4 more yards. He has 3 carries, 20 yards, and it's 3rd and 2. So they go Colton Yu again, or does Kermit Poe try to make his first pass of the night? So off the first carries, they're trying to make a run emphasis here. 3rd and 2, you again. You, 1st down, you. Breaking tackles, Colton Yu, open space. But the final man's going to get to him. Gets it to the 40, 1st down again. Curtis Townsend with the touchdown saving tackle there. And he gets it to the 40, so 16 yards after the contact on that play. And Colton Yu tearing through this Detroit defense so far, early. Jukes out Josiah Hands, the rookie, Curtis Townsend, the only one to take him down. It becomes 1st and 10. As it's now the Natives. What can Kermit Poe do here? It's another handoff. You again, 5th straight carry. Colton Yu spinning. Colton Yu still up on his feet. Colton Yu dragged down for a gain of 5. Wow. 2nd and 6. Or they're going to call that 4. Josiah Hands. They're going to credit him with the tackle. 5 straight carries. Colton Yu still on that field. He is not getting tired. He's single-handedly almost carried them to the 50-yard line. But I think they're going 5 wide here. It might be Kermit Poe's turn. 2nd and 6, yes it is. Throwing. He's got Sheldon Romero. Romero breaks the tackle. Now to the 48. This Detroit team needs to learn the basic fundamentals of tackling if they want to win this game tonight. The defense, as we talked about before, is going to have to step up if they want to win games this season. Let's go. 1st and 10 now. Here is Poe. Launching this one. Sheldon Romero, big connection to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. That's a big gain there for the big tight end. He's old, he don't care. He's just going to keep playing until his legs give out. Over the head of Defensive Player of the Year, David Medina. And Josiah Hands, the rookie, he ain't going to be able to force that contact out. He's just that small little guy. He's more of the ball hawk. And here's 1st and 10. Here's Poe throwing, aired out, caught. The defense didn't account for Fred Williams. I think the defender on Fred Williams there was honestly confused. He just walked by him. 25 yards and they're at the 3-yard line. Yeah, he guessed inside, Williams went outside, and he's just confused. I think that was Sammy Hansen that just got totally... Yeah, there's Sammy Hansen on the play. And he did not know where to look there. Williams, that slot guy, he can... They have 3 deadly wide receivers here that can kill any defense and pose their will. And so far they are. They've marched 91 yards. Can they cash it in? 93 actually. Colin Yu, first and goal. Gets it to the 2-yard line. Put down there by the power. Josiah Hands. Short, strong safety making that play. That's a pretty good play by your rookie you want to see. He's not that kind of guy. Again, he's more of the pass coverage guy. But he steps in there on the defensive run. And that's definitely what you want to see if you're the coach of this Seattle Natives team. Detroit Power. Sacked! Kermit Poe goes down. Henry Braves, the rookie, with the sack there. And that's a good play by the rookie. 3rd and goal at the 8. Can Detroit stand tall? No one assigned on that man, and Braves from West, the big DT, getting in there. Kermit Poe, he's been definitely dangerous in the red zone, getting 5 rushing touchdowns, and you might want to account for that for your Detroit on this 3rd and goal. Did Detroit do their homework? 3rd and goal. There he goes. And he can't make a good play there by Detroit. Nicholas Stone with the great play. He knew what was happening there. If you threw it down, if you threw check down or a run, and Nicholas Stone, what a play by the defense there on 3rd and goal. You know, they got walked on till the 3rd down and goal, but they made it where it counts. And this is going to be a field goal attempt. Kick up and good. Seattle gets the first score of the game with 3. We didn't get to talk about the offense, but Seattle is ranked offensively 4th. They are 3rd in the rush offense, and they are 5th in pass offense. And defensively wise, the Power, they are ranked 9th. They are ranked rush defense 6th, pass defense 10th. So this rush defense, not bad, but we'll see if they can handle Colin Yu. So far, it's not looking like it. But plenty of games still to go, only in the first quarter. But I'm expecting Kermit Poe to maybe toast this team later on the pass defenses as their weaker points. Here comes the return. The returner from the end zone to the 20. Markup down at the 24 again. Steve Watts is going to lose that team a yard. We'll see if that yard is meaningful in this next drive. Here comes out Taylor Little. No carries. I think it's just 1. My bad. But we'll see if he becomes a big factor in today's game. 1st and 10 now. Hernandez, Brooks, and Simmons in the slot, but it's Little with the carry. He's going to get to the 30. 6 yards. 2nd and 4. He's got 3 carries and 4 yards. Stephen Hernandez, the middle linebacker, with the tackle there. Second and 4. Here's the lit. No, they run play. God, I don't even know what it's called, but Richardson runs it, and it's 1st and 10. Good play there. I can't even remember what it's called. Run option, my bad. They do run option, and Sean Richardson picks up the 1st. Now, I formation on 1st and 10 at the 35. Play action. Here's Richardson. Got to take off again. Richardson slides down to the 42. And 2nd and 3. So Richardson taking the off with the ball quite a bit here in the first quarter. He's got 3 carries already. Only 13 yards, but still 3 carries. 2nd and 3. Here's Little. Little put down in the backfield. Natives figured that one out in a hurry. Remember, you're playing through #1 rush defense. They know how to contain. And on that play, they do 3rd and 5, and he swallowed up. If that wasn't enough, those two linebackers, you got Ronaldo Smith, a really good player against run. And I believe Ernest Coleman and Ben Tyrone coming right after you after. So they really know how to stuff that Little up, and we'll see if it continues. 3rd and 5, but that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Oh, how time flies by. It's 3-0 here in Detroit. Detroit on their second drive. We'll see if they can make it a touchdown drive or maybe a field goal drive. 3rd and 5, but they have a lot of work to do. Let's see if they can do 3rd and 5. Blitz. Richardson gets it out for Quis Hernandez to the 47-yard line. And he picks up the first. Kendall Carl's on him. You might have seen that a few times in college. Because those two did actually have a matchup in college. I'd have to look at who won that, but I believe West lost that game, so I think Carl's actually got the better of Quis Hernandez, but just because of the loss doesn't mean he didn't do a good game, but I don't know. But those two are familiar faces. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson throwing. McDaniel, but he's going to get a yard, then that's it. 2nd and 9. Oh no, John Kramer actually, the rookie from South. Stephen Hernandez, 3 tackles. And it's 2nd and 9. Here's Little. Little's got space. Hernandez, 2 with a 40. And 3rd and 2. Good play there by Little. He actually got some space, or I should say by Detroit's offensive line. But Seattle doesn't let him get big, but they let him get more than they wanted him to get. And on 3rd and 2, Detroit has some options. At the 40, they're going to run. Little, boom, fumble. Seattle's on top of it. Bruce Goodman with the recovery now. I think that was Hernandez with the forced fumble. Oh my gosh. He's known for that hard hitter guy. Let's look at this. Yes, that is Stephen Hernandez. Just plowed him. I think they thought where that was the play was going to end. But no, he forced the fumble, and Seattle gets the ball by midfield. Great play there by Stephen Hernandez. Now the Natives have the ball at the 38. Here's Yu. Trucking. Still on his feet. To the 47, and he's already got 50 yards on today's game. 2nd and 1. Nicholas Stone on the tackle. 2nd and 1 now. Here's a run. Gonna get stuffed this time. That was David Medina. His first tackle of the night. Pretty good one there as it puts them at 3rd and 2. So similar situation now. We'll see if Detroit can stop the Natives now. 3rd down 2. We kind of got a flip here. Here's Poe. Throwing. Slings it in. Good for a 1st down. Connect with Timothy Morgan there. And that's his first catch. It goes for 6 yards and the Natives first. Poe just a straight up dot to Timothy Morgan. Saw his receiver. Beat him on the drag. And it goes for a nice easy 1st down there for the Natives. There's Stephen Hernandez. Wonder what he's talking about, maybe about his fumble. That defense sure is fired up at the moment. They have all the momentum. The natives do have the momentum at the moment. So 1st and 10 at the 48. Here's Poe throwing. That's caught. Timothy Morgan in space. And he's going to get drugged down to the 32. Kermit Poe, he's 5 for 5 and 74 yards. Timothy Morgan, he's got 2 of those for 21. And Josiah Hands in on that tackle. I think a lot of power players are on in that tackle. I think 2 at least. Hands was one of them, and I think Hansen was the other. Yeah, Hansen. 1st and 10. Here's Poe. Poe stepping up. Poe. Drugged down to the 24. 2nd and 2. They let him get 8 yards. William Torres, the one to get him down. Second down and 2. Here's you. Colin Yu trying to work. You can't get much. Maybe a yard on the play. Gets it to 3rd and 1. Third down and 1 now. What does the natives play call here? They're going to go Colin Yu. He picks it up. Room to work. To the 10. Pushed down at the 10-yard line. Good burst of energy there from Colin Yu. And Townsend, another maybe touchdown saving tackle. Burst through the... David Matina, that's who he burst through. Reigning defensive player of the year. He just ran right through him. And that could have been a 1st down saving tackle. Jukes out him, and got to have a swarm of Detroit power players to get him down there. So 1st and goal. Can Detroit stand strong at the goal line once more? 1st and goal. Here's you. Oh, this time nowhere to go. A little bit measure of revenge there for the power. Nicholas Stone in there. Perfect blitz there by the power, and Colin Yu couldn't go anywhere that time. Swarmed by power defenders. And if that wasn't enough, Medina maybe could have got his revenge as he was waiting right for him at the end of the tunnel. That tunnel had no light for Mr. Colin Yu. So 2nd and goal. Poe has nobody in the backfield with him. They're doing 3 bunched on the right. Here's Poe. Looking. He might take off. Oh! Gets hit. And this one's going to go out of bounds. Poe, his 1st incompletion of the day. And power. I think that's at least 2 pressures on him. And he's only thrown 6 passes. So that's pretty good. And I think if you want to beat the power in the natives in the pass game, you're going to have to get pressure on the QB. And it's been the D-line, not even the linebacker so far. So here's 3rd and goal. Throwing, hit. Oh, bounced off the hands. That could have been easily picked off. But 4th and goal, Poe got hit again as he threw. And that's going to bring up another field goal attempt for the natives. Look at this. Bobbled. Could have been intercepted. Dropped. Oh, that's got to hurt. That gives them a chance to get a field goal here. And it most likely will be made. This one, a 29-yarder. Up and good. It's 6-0 here in Detroit. As there's Richardson warming up. He's hoping to have a touchdown drive now as they fumbled last time on third down. Here is the kick taken in, and this one that will be kneeled down. So let's start at the 25. So here comes out Taylor Little. He had a fumble. He has 6 carries, 9 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson running. Richardson, room. Sean Richardson to the 45-yard line. And he is feeling powered on the ground right now. They need to contain him if they want a big game. He hasn't been too electric on the ground so far, so maybe they didn't expect Richardson to go for so much. But Richardson is finding ways to get his legs out there. Get out of the pocket, escape the pressure, which natives like to throw. 1st and 10. Oh, hit as he throws, but the screen's going to get blown up. Try to get Alan Simmons, the big slot man. I don't know if that's the play you want to make, but Paris Mast, he's going to be that slot corner tonight, as they liked him. Last year, he did pretty good as their #1 corner, but they didn't like him at that spot. They like him in the slot. They think he does well against slot, and that's where they've played him, or that's where they're going to play him this year. I forgot who they were playing, but they put him in because they didn't like him sitting on the bench. They want him in there, so they put him at the slot guy. Here's throwing. He's got Little out of the backfield to the 44, and they get back to the line of scrimmage for 3rd down and 10 now. Little, his first catch of the evening, called 3 yards. Or I should say night. Thursday night games are held in the nighttime. Monday nights are more of an evening kind of game. 3rd and 10. Here's Richardson. Throwing. That one. Dart. Did they call it a 1st down? Yes, they will. Requise Hernandez. His 2nd catch is for 24 yards. And both of them have been on curl routes. And I think that's what's been killing Carl's. He was told to. He was expected for Requise Hernandez to run these deep routes as they have got the speed of Hugh Brooks and him. No safety help on that play, so he was going deep in case, and Requise Hernandez is going to bite off 10 yards and a 1st down. 1st and 10, play action. Throwing Hector McDaniel sideline, and that's good for a 1st down. I did see a guy more downfield. I think that was Requise Hernandez. He was wide open, it seemed to be like. Yeah, I think that was Requise Hernandez, and he was pretty open. But he did get Hector McDaniel. Don't risk it, I guess. And he got the 1st down. 1st and 10, 2:20 left. This 1st half went by pretty quickly as we're approaching halftime. 1st and 10. Throwing. Caught. McDaniel. Touchdown. Detroit. The Power are going to tie this game up, and an extra point would take the lead. As Sean Richardson finds his tight end once again. This time for not only a 1st down, but a touchdown. As McDaniel, he finds the end zone for the 1st time this season. Good play there from Richardson to McDaniel. And the tight end is finally starting to show up a little. So the extra point is going to go up and good. And just like that, 6 plays, 76 yards later in 2 minutes 21 seconds, the Detroit Power take the lead. There's Hexel, the rookie, William Hexel. So he talks to Stephen Hernandez, who had the forced fumble earlier. They expected Hexel to be kind of that rush guy, and boy has he not disappointed. He's been able to get some pressure, and he's helped this team be that #1 rush defense they are currently. His cousin on Atlanta, he hasn't been too good. He's been okay, but he's definitely been the stronger cousin so far this season. I actually want to see his stats. William Hexel's stats are 2 solo tackles, 4 assists, and 1 tackle for a loss. He's got a tackle for a loss. Hasn't been the most electric, but he's definitely helped. But they didn't expect the rookie to be the most electric on this defense. They just helped him to be a building block. Here's a return to the 20. Get to the 25, that might be for Crawford. Yes, they're going to call it the 25. So 1:59 left to go. Can the Natives cash in this time for a touchdown in the 2-minute drill? They've got denied at the goal line 2 times. We'll see if that can change here on first down. Here's you shifting. And he only gets it to the line of scrimmage as he's drugged down there. 2nd and 10. And Jesse Mendez gets a tackle, his first of the game. No huddle, 2nd and 10. Here's Poe, catches it. Gonna mark him down to 30. They need deeper passes. 3rd and 5. That was Timothy Morgan. His 3rd catch is 26 yards. Zachary Bryant, his first tackle of the night. Third and 5. No huddle. They're going quick. Here's Poe. Deflected. A great play by David Medina. Looking for Dallas Crawford. And no way. Great athleticism by David Medina. Wow. Just flying in there. Great pursuit by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. So 4th and 5, and they're going to punt it with 1:11 left to go. So Detroit now, another chance to get some points on the board. We'll see if they can do so. Taking in at the 11. Watts not even going to try to juke him out. He gets hit at the 19, and that's where the Detroit Power will start. 1:04 left to go. Marquise Hernandez, 2 targets, 2 receptions, 24 yards. The rookie's been pretty good against this 4th-ranked pass defense. He's bit Carl's on the curls. That's what really hurts Carl so far. Here's Richardson. Feeling a little bit of pressure. He's going to dump this off to Simmons. And that's going to be the first time out. Smart play. They don't want time to tick off, and it was not a long play at all. So they're going to call their first time out. Alan Simmons, his first catch, is going to go for 0 yards. Bruce Goodman with the tackle. Second and 10. Here's Richardson. Throwing. That's caught. Brooks. Trying to make a man miss. He does make one. There comes their second timeout. I don't know if Detroit will be able to do anything here. They need a big play here. Or need to get out of bounds at the very least. Or first down. That'd be the absolute least. So 4th and 3 at the 27 for Detroit. Play action. Throwing. Intercepted. It's Trevor Wedden. Can he have the distance? 5. Touchdown. Pick 6 for the Seattle Natives. Trevor Wedden, the rookie. This Richardson gets played off, and Kendall Carl's right there too. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he should have waited a little longer for that play to develop, as Trevor Wedden read the play all the way. Maybe he turned too quick for Richardson to notice, and his body was already in action, but it doesn't matter. Wedden with the pick 6. Now the PAT to put Seattle in the lead. Oh, it's going to be blocked. Now do we have a 2-point conversion? Oh, 50. Does the big man have the juice? 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, or 2 points. And it's a 3-point game. What a weird kind of end. I guess he isn't a big man, but I guess he's not going to be your kind of wide receiver either, though. Good play. Wow, good play. So just like that, it's a 3-point game. And a field goal can tie it. So we'll see if Detroit can get that as we run still here in the second quarter. The kick away. Taken in. He'll take it out of the end zone to the 20, 25, and that's where he'll be marked. 41 seconds left to go here. At the 1st and 10 for the Detroit Power. 25 yards per return here for Steve Watts. Here comes out Sean Richardson, 9 for 11, 90 yards, a touchdown and an interception. He doesn't want to have a repeat of what happened last time he was out, as he had a pick 6 to Trevor Wedden. 1st and 10. Richardson, pressure, down. Doug Dunn, the big defensive tackle, as he goes in for the sack on Sean Richardson. At 2nd and 17, they're going to let clock run. I don't think they have any more wishes of getting into field goal range. They only have one timeout left. They're going to save it. Good play by Doug Dunn. I don't even know who was blocking him, but he got in there and sacked Richardson. Second and 17 now. 4 seconds left. 3. Final play to run with Little. Little up the middle. Gets it to the 28. He's going to end the half off with 7 carries for 19 yards. His best carry by far. He only had 9 yards before that. And that's halftime. The Seattle Natives 12. The Detroit Power 9. And I think the Natives could be up by a lot more if it wasn't for Detroit's red zone defense or goal line defense. They standed strong 2 times on the goal. But that big play there, Cole New, he had a really pretty solid first half, as most of his yards did come from the first drive though. But then Trevor Wedden with the big play before halftime with a pick 6. The first of his young career. And we'll bring it to the third quarter. This one could go really either way. I could see either team doing well here. Will Detroit's defense step up? Can they stop Seattle in the red zone a bunch of times? Or will we see kind of what Richardson had going a couple drives ago where he got that touchdown? He was really fluent on that drive. And we'll see what will happen here in the second half of play. So here is the kickoff. And the Natives will take it back to start the second half. Dallas Crawford takes it out of the end zone to the 20. Shakes off a tackle, 25. Make her at the 29-yard line. Mark him down at 29. 24 yards per return in this game so far for Dallas Crawford. And here comes out Kermit Poe. They're going to give Mark Lisa some stats, the rookie. Yeah, he has not had a single carry yet so far. It's mostly because he doesn't get tired. Even though how many times they use him, he doesn't get tired, I guess. On 1st and 10. Here is you. Cole New makes a move. Cole New outside. Gonna get tracked down there by Jesse Mendez. If he wasn't there, Cole New maybe could have broke that open. But Mendez had pursuit on that play. Cole New almost broke that one open. 1st and 10 now for the Natives. As the quick pitch works out. Cole New really had 2 juke moves on that play, and it was pretty good too. Mendez barely got to him. I mean, David Medina probably could have got to him too, but we would have had to see. 1st and 10, Jesse Mendez, his second tackle of the night. First and 10. Here's the throw. Crawford hit at the knees. Was going to get to the 50-yard line. A hit put on him by David Medina. And Crawford, his first catch of the night, surprisingly enough, to the 7-yard line. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 3. At the 50-yard line as we're in the middle of the field now. Can Detroit stand strong here? Here's Poe. Pressured. Oh! close one to be intercepted there, but it's just going to be a deflection. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Good play there. I don't know who defended that, but that was a good play. Number 34.
Let's go.
That might be Kara Allison. I have no idea. 3rd and 3, though. Here's Colton Yu. David Medina is going to get to him. And that's going to bring him down. Amadi Erickson also in there. But 4th and 4 is David Medina. Another good play. He's been all over the field tonight. Medina crashed in there for a good play. It's 4th down and 4 as the punt unit will come out and we'll see if they can pin Detroit deep. The punt. It's going to go at the 26. Not a good punt at all. As Detroit, some decent starting field position. I guess it's almost as close as a knee. Luis Hernandez, we look at him again. 2 targets, 2 catches, 24 yards. He's been working on Kendall Carls. Mostly on those slants. Weddon's going to play really close to Hugh Brooks on this play. I don't know how they like that. Maybe they have Lee on him on this play, too. But it looks like it might be a counter here. And that's exactly what it is. Taylor Little. He's going to get it to the 34. Call it a 2nd down and 2. As the Natives let Little get 8 yards in that play. They want to keep this title of #1 rush defense. William Hexel, the rookie, on the tackle. As he gets it down 2nd and 2. They're going a lot on the line here. It's Little again. Little, he has room. Little working off 2 men. Little still on his feet. Gonna get pushed out of bounds by the chauffeur of Trevor Wedden and Paris Mast. But Taylor Little, he refuses to go down. Look at this. Shakes off number 51, then 26. That was Kendall Carls. Oh, that was Ronaldo Smith and Kendall Carls he just shook off. Jays then refuses to go down. He is an absolute beast. And he still has a great acceleration and speed after the run. 1st and 10. Here's Little. Little pushing to the 40. He has 10 carries, 53 yards. 5.3 yards per carry now. You would not have seen that in the first half. He had, I believe it was 7 carries for 19 yards. They contained him. 2nd and 4. Brooks on the outside. I think that's Hernandez in the inside. Maybe Norman. Here's Little, though. Little, juke move. Gets him down at the 30. Trevor Wedden. Play from him. The corner taking the big man down. That happened twice already. His first solo tackle of the night. I think he juked out William Hexel on that play. No, that was, yes, it was. Jukes out Will Hexel, then William Hexel, and then gets tackled by Trevor Wedden. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 to 30. Power moving very efficiently on the ground this drive. This time they're going to go Richardson. Richardson fumbles, but it's picking up by, I believe that's Angelo Diaz. And that's going to go as a sack for Ronaldo Smith, even though it's a yard gained. No, it's Lawrence Bryan with the recovery. That's the 2nd fumble by this Detroit team. This time it's by Richardson. So he was looking to take off, maybe went the wrong way there? I believe so. I think there was Stephen Hernandez with another 4th fumble. Let's look at the play. Whoever that is, 51. No, that was Ronaldo Smith. Good play there by Smith. As he just absolutely hit sticks Sean Richardson. So 2nd and 9 at the 30. Maybe spooks Richardson from taking off again. Let's see. 2nd and 9. Here's Richardson throwing. In traffic, he gets it to Hector McDaniel to the 25. 3rd and 4. Big play coming here from the power. A field goal would tie it, but they are looking for a lead here. Hernandez with the tackle. 5:36 left to go in this third quarter of action. 3rd and 4. 12-9 is the score if you're joining us now. Here's Richardson throwing. It's caught. Taylor literally can't move the chains. He's going to hit at the line of scrimmage, and it's 4th down and 4. Good play there by Kendall Carls, the rookie. And I'm going to bring out the field goal unit to try to tie this game now. Both red zone defenses have been pretty efficient here in this game. Not a single touchdown has been let in the red zone. There's been touchdowns, but not in the red zone. Hector McDaniels was a long bomb, and there's a pick 6 from Trevor Whitten. This one, a 41-yarder. It's up. He's got the leg. 12-12. 4:56 left to go in Detroit on Thursday night. Kids, you may not want to go to sleep this one. It's going to be a good one to watch here. This is the Monday night one. Let's talk a little about that. That's going to be pretty good too. You got New Orleans undefeated Steph's guys against rookie Terry Foster. We'll see how that one goes out. A little promotion for the Monday night game. Now the kick, taken in at the 2, to the 20, past the 20, call at the 26-yard line. Crawford, he's been pretty efficient on these returns. Here comes out Kermit Poe. He's going to try to lead his team to victory here. They had to punt last time. They're hoping not for the same thing. As they're tied here at the power, they want to take the lead to make that win streak to 3. Romero. Here's you. Cole New gonna get stopped at the line. Medina read that like a book. Wow. He is making a case here to be Defensive Player of the Year again. Like, the way he's just throwing himself around the field, he is sometimes carrying this whole defense on his back. 2nd and 8. Here's rushing Medina. Throwing Romero in space. Drugged down at the 46 by Josiah Hands. But that's a 1st and 10. And Romero picks up a big 1st down there. Medina was blitzing. Almost got the pressure. Colony with a great block, by the way. And Hands, the only one stopping the big tight end from making that one probably 6. But that's a great play from Seattle as they convert. And it's going to be a 1st down. So now at Detroit's 46. We'll see what Seattle wants to try here. It's going to be a run. Colton Yu making a nice friendly jog out to the 37. He's got 16 carries, 85 yards, 2nd and 1 now. Second and 1. Here's a run up the middle. Little trickery there as he gets it to Cole New. He picks up the 1st down. 1st and 10. And 10, Poe. Searching, Poe. Getting drugged down. Amadi Erickson in on the play. And that's going to be a sack on Kermit Poe for a loss of 5. Amadi Erickson added on to his sack total. That's 3 sacks in his rookie year, only on the 4th game. Working on 2 Seattle defenders there. And that's how you know you picked a good defensive end prospect. He fills in for the new Atlanta Predator, Matthew Harmon. And he's filled in pretty well. Not as great as Matthew Harmon, but dang well. Poe, throwing, dart! It tipped in the air and he could have intercepted it, but another missed interception from Detroit. That's the second one. Just missed opportunities all around by this Detroit team. Just so many missed opportunities. You start down at 15. Big play here. You don't want him to convert. Pressure, throwing, caught. Williams. Does he pick up the first? What are they going to call it? 4th and inches. They stop him on 4th down. That was close to being converted, but Carroll Allison. First down saving tackle there. Hits him and just gets him long enough for Josiah Hands to help him there. And Fred Williams, that was really close. But that's going to put him in field goal range. As they probably were before, but this is going to be an easier field goal. This one, a 41-yarder. We'll see if they can pound it in. Oh, another blocked field goal. This time, Medina's going to grab it. Medina, he's not going to make it, though. To the 56. Oh, no, that was Terrence Chandler, my bad. And to the 46, they take it. 2 blocked field goals in this game. Wow. I believe both of those times it's been Daryl Toner, the rookie. Gosh, that is unbelievable. 2 blocked field goals. And here comes out Taylor Little, 11 carries, 62 yards. All the 40 of those yards. 41, I want to say. No, wait, 43? Yeah, 43, that's the right math. Of those yards came from last drive. Here is play action. Richardson. Oh, deflected. Good play by William Hexel. The rookie coming with a good play there as that's the deflection. 2nd and 10 as that was a blitz. And if that was caught, maybe it could have been a big play there. So that's a great play by William Hexel. That's the play you want your rookie to make. This defense full of rookies, but boy, have they made it work. 2nd and 10, running the ball. Little to the 48. 3rd and 4 now. Ronaldo Smith with the tackle. Coleman and Hexel talking a little. I think they might be putting blitz on the QB, if that's linebacker type defensive end kind of conversation over there. Both on the right, maybe a side edge thing. Yes, they are. Blitzed. Intercepted again. A nice little interception there by Stefan Hernandez, the middle linebacker. And that was a great play. Put pressure on Richardson. And they did their homework this week, as they know if Richardson gets pressured, he might throw up interception or 2. And wow, did they do their homework. And Hernandez, that's a pretty athletic interception. Going off his guy to catch that ball, that's a great play. And that brings out Kermit Poe in the offense. And that what might be the killing difference in this game is missed opportunities. The Natives defense has taken every opportunity they could get. And this Detroit defense, not even cutting it. Here's Poe throwing as he gets hit. Can't get it, Romero. Great coverage by David Medina. Hernandez, his first actual turnover game. He's forced a fumble and interception. He hasn't had a single turnover this season. So 2nd and 10. Maybe looking for pressure again. That was a great play last time by the Detroit defense. Here's Colton Yu, getting dragged down. Dragging a defensive tackle with him. Jeez. Colton Yu showed great skills this game. That was Shady McGuire on him. Just dragging him with him. So 3rd and 4. Big play here. Kermit Poe looking, searching. He's got Romero. That's going to be a 1st down and put them in field goal range. Romero, 4 catches, 69 yards. Nice yards there, Romero. And Curtis Townsend's going to get the tackle. And that's the end of the third. It is 12-12 here in Detroit. As this is a close game. It's going to go down to the wire here in Detroit. Here's Poe. Searching. He's got his tight end again. David Medina didn't have the angle. And he's going to have to take his lumps there, give him the catch. And Romero, another great catch there. He's approaching 100 yards now on the day for catching. He's definitely been current Poe's #1 target as they've kind of really shut down these wide receivers from Seattle. Like Dallas Crawford, I think he only has 1 catch. Timothy Morgan only like 3. And Fred Williams, he's only got like 2 or 3. Terrence Chandler. Oh no, it's Terrence Chandler again. Sometimes they get those two mixed up. I don't know why. David Medina's obviously the better player. 1st and 10, Colton Yu shoved in the backfield there. He's going to get dragged down for the loss of 1. Nicholas Stone, and I believe that could be Sammy Henson. I'm not for sure though. Yes, that was Sammy Henson. Good play there, dragging him down for the tackle for a loss. That was a team effort on that play for those two. 2nd and 11. 9 minutes left to go in this game. 2nd 11 to 15. Here's Yu up the middle. Colton Yu gets it to the 7. It's going to be a 3rd. He goes over 100 yards with that carry. He has 20 carries. And Sammy Henson's going to get the tackle. 3rd and 3. Can they stand strong at the goal line once again? They've done it all game. We'll see if they can do it now. Watch for Kermit Poe. But they're going I form. They might run it. Yes, they are. Colton Yu. Can he be the poison? Yes! Touchdown, Seattle natives! Colton Yu. It took a while, but they counted him in. As he gets a rushing touchdown here. His 1st of the season. As Colton Yu. Can you believe it? His first carry of his first touchdown run of the season. But he gets in, and that's going to put them up by 6, and with the extra point, put them up by 7. And that all came off an interception on John Richardson. And that was a great opportunity taken, and wanted to punch it in there for the natives. But still, Detroit hasn't given up on a goal play. They've given up in the red zone now. But now, on the 1st and goal, I don't think 1st and goal, 2nd and goal, or 3rd and goal, they haven't given up a touchdown. Or 4th and goal, I should say. They've given up a field goal, so. So here, 19-12 here in Detroit. We'll see if the power can step up to the challenge here. They need to try to tie up this game, or at least get a field goal here to put them some help, but that's not going to do much. You only have like 1 or 2 drives, maybe left, probably 2, if you're lucky, drives left. You want to get a touchdown here. Taking in at the end zone, they're going to touchback. So they'll start the 25. And I think if you're Detroit, with plenty of time left, put an emphasis on Taylor Little, see if they can stop him. If not, get creative. You got some guys that can make plays. Try like a jet sweep with Requise Hernandez. Try to get Hugh Brooks open in the slant. Don't take your shots unless you need to. Requise Hernandez getting motion. Here's the throw. Richardson throwing, and that was dangerous. Looking for Alan Simmons. He's looking for a flag. But no flag there. That was just great defense there by Seattle. So 2nd and 10 now. Again, I'm going to say you should run this here. Not saying they're going to, but they're not. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing. He's got Simmons this time. To the 29. And it's going to be 3rd down and 6. He's 1 yard away, Richardson, from an 100-yard throwing game. Both pass defenses have been pretty efficient here. 3rd and 6. What did they call here on 3rd down? You need a big play here. Richardson throwing. That's caught. Hugh Brooks. We've barely seen him all game, but he makes a play on 3rd down. He's been covered by Trevor Wedding perfectly by the rookie. But second, he got 2 catches and 18 yards, and the rookie finally gives up. And that's how you know it's a great receiver, making plays on 3rd down. Wedding, you got to give it up for Trevor Wedding. Just been a shutdown corner on any guy he's faced this season. Barely letting yards, and he's playing against one of the best receivers here on a Thursday night game, and he's just shut him down. Only 2 catches for 18 yards. Here's 1st and 10 though. Pressure up the middle. He sacks Stephen Hernandez. His first sack of the season. What? He's getting first of everything here. And it's 2nd and 18. After the sack on the QB. They've just blitzed Richardson, and this offensive line for Detroit has no answer. They've just opposed their will on defense pretty much here. And 2nd and 18. It's like a tug-of-war game at this point. Sometimes Detroit can get the best of them, but if they're not flowing smoothly and Seattle gets them, it's pretty much all hell broke loose on Seattle's side. But here's 2nd and 18. Richardson throwing. Incomplete. Oh, almost intercepted. That was close. And it's 3rd and 18. This is going to be a big play. If they don't get it here, I don't know. If you get it close, maybe if you like get an incompletion, I think you'd punt it. But if you get to like 4th and 5 or under 4th and 7 maybe, I'd go for it here. 7:05 left. At the 31, they need a big play. Maybe looking to Simmons in the slot. Throwing, they got McDaniel. He's going to get to the 43, short of a 1st down. He's got 4th and 6, you have to go for it. I don't think you let Seattle touch that ball again, especially how electric they've started to be. I think you have to go for it here. Trust the offense. Make sure you got enough guys to block. And try to get Hugh Brooks, Marquise Hernandez, and to do something special here. See what they go for. 4th and 6. We'll see if that's an offense animation or they're actually going for it. No, they're punting. So 6:36 left. The Power are going to punt. So we'll see if Seattle can get stopped here or they will score again and maybe put this game in the books. So 1st and 10. It goes into the end zone, so they'll start at the 20-yard line. First and 10. He's at the 20. You getting a carry. Fumbled! Detroit gets it! Josiah Hands with the recovery. That wasn't even a big hit. Just you gave out. And they're going to take it over at the 25. Smart move, I guess. Who knew it would pay so far out? They finally take advantage of some kind of something. And they get it. In Detroit, prime position here to score. He has not had such a great second half. Here comes out Sean Richardson, 5 for 9, 32 yards in the second half of play. Here's 1st down and 10. Richardson throwing, caught, Brooks, and Wedden. This defense starting to slowly give out as Wedden maybe getting tired. Here's first and goal. At the 5-yard line. I think you got to run here. Oh no, they're throwing. Get to McDaniel. They read that like a book. Puts him back at the 7. As they drop him. There for a loss. Called 3rd and 7 on the play now. Second and goal, now at the 7. Here's play action. Richardson pressure. Richardson running. Touchdown, Detroit! The power score. Requise Hernandez and Sean Richardson. Their little dance there, and it's going to be a touchdown for the power. They blitzed him, which has worked all game. But Richardson finally feeling confident to run again. And there he goes for a touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the season. As that's a great play there by the power. And this game gets a little more interesting as we're winding down the clock. We'll see if Seattle can do it on the next drive, but the PAT, an important part. It's going to go up, and it's good. So here is the kickoff. Seattle's going to turn it at the 3. Crawford still shaking off tackles, making it to the 31 before this man is tackled. So 1st and 10, plenty of time left to go with 5:16 on the clock. We'll see what Seattle has in mind. First and 10. Here's the run. You have space. You missed tackle. Colton you out to the 49 where he's pushed out of bounds by Sammy Hansen. He's got 23 carries, 133 yards. It's been a pretty good game here for Colton you. Colton you just great play there, and he gets outside. So 1st and 10. Here's a wide receiver screen. Crawford. Crawford makes a man miss. Dallas Crawford. 20. All the way down to the 12-yard line before Dallas Crawford is taken down. What a play. 41 yards run after catch. Wow. Only his 2nd catch of the game. And Josiah Hands is going to get the tackle. Barely makes the tackle. Jeez, he just broke that man's ankles. And look at him. He runs like a gazelle in the valley. Or in the grassland, I should say. And Crawford just makes a play. Hands, he's been pretty good at tackling tonight. You know, I didn't think he'd be such a great tackler, but he's really showed in this game that he can be good at tackling. 1st and 10, though. At the 12, here's a run. Colton Yu. Good play there by the defense. Stuffing him at the line. Shane McGuire, main tackler in that play. 4:15 left to go in the 4th quarter. For 2nd and 9. So at the 11, Seattle trying to cash in. They don't want a field goal. They definitely want a touchdown here to put themselves really high up. Here's Colton Yu, another carry. 7. He gets it too. And it's 3rd and 6. Detroit. Big play. Can they step up? They've done it twice, but they've allowed 2 field goals and 1 touchdown in the red zone off 3 drives. So 3rd and 6. Watch out for Kermit Poe. He might be running. Here is Poe throwing end zone. A little dance. And Colton Yu now a receiving touchdown on the night. And they're going to go up by 6. And with the extra point, it will be 7. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just a great little toe tap. Fools David Medina. That doesn't happen too often. And that's risky. You know that's risky, but it pays off. 25-19. And with the extra point, it will be 26-19. Now an extra point, an important part of the business. It's been blocked for field goals, but not for the extra point. 5 plays, 68 yards, 1 minute and 52 seconds. So 3:24 left on the clock for Detroit. And Poe in that drive, 2 for 2, 44 yards. Good little pose there by the team. As we'll see if the defense for Seattle can stop Detroit one last time. Maybe the most important drive of this game. But we'll see if Detroit is ready to try to get this game back to a tie. But they also don't want to go too quickly. They don't want to leave time on the clock for Seattle. You want to probably try to take this thing to overtime. So I think this time you definitely have to use Taylor Little. I know they didn't use him last time, and that cost them the first time. They had to punt it, but luckily got it back, and then they did it at the 25. But here they make an emphasis on Taylor Little. He's got 5 carries in the second half, 49 yards. You cannot not give it to this man. He's got to have the ball. He's got to be your leader in this time. If I'm you, I'm not trusting Sean Richardson at this point in the game, but he's the only guy in the backfield. Richardson is going to look to throw. Caught! Hector McDaniel to the 32. Richardson, I don't know if I want to give the ball to him this time. He has 2 interceptions in this game, and pressure just kills this man. He isn't going to throw great balls if he is pressured, and Seattle has been throwing blitzes at him all night. But McDaniel's going to get a 9-yard catch there, 2nd and inches. So 3 minutes left to go in this game. I formation. Here's the run. Little with room. Gonna get to the 40. And that's the run you like to see. Little, he just hasn't had his moments in this game. He's been good. He just hasn't got used properly. And that's a great carry. And that's the carries they want to see. Because I think if Little did not get at least 5 yards on that play, they would not be using him again in this, at least in this drive. But they need to. They need to kill some clock, but not kill too much. I think they're going to pass on this play, but I'm not for sure. Yes, they are. Here's Richardson. Throwing. This one caught. Allen Simmons gets him out of the slot. 5 yards. This might take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 5. They have 3 timeouts, so still plenty of time for Detroit. Simmons, 3 catches, 9 yards. Wedden in on the tackle. And that's a marriage to the 2-minute warning. It is 26-19 here in a close one in Detroit. So 2nd and 5, 2 minutes left to go. They have 3 timeouts. Here's Richardson throwing. Nice one. Caught by Ruiz Hernandez to the 42. And 1st and 10. That's a great catch there by Ruiz Hernandez. That's a good play by the rookie receiver. Hernandez with the tackle. He's got 6. He's been big on the field. He's got a sack, a forced fumble, an interception. If the Navs win, he's definitely the player of the game. Throwing. This one's caught. Simmons. He can't get out of bounds. But maybe that's what you want. As They're trying to kill some clock here. You got 4 catches, 22 yards. I don't even think you gotta hurry up here. I think you got enough timeouts you can spare. That time. But they're going no huddle. Richardson. Sacked. Doug Dunn. And that is a great sack by the defensive tackle. Second of the night. How about second 18? Good coverage there. And Doug Dunn got there pretty quickly. Maybe tight end Hector McDaniel was open, but they have 45 seconds left for second and 18. Doug Dunn almost gets in there, but caught! It's Marquise Hernandez! Gets it to the 11-yard line. And it's first and 10. He's got 4 catches, 63 yards. He's been great on this drive, and they used their first timeout with 31 seconds left to go. Inside the red zone at the 11. And I think you have 2 timeouts left to spare. I think you run it here and hurry up and go no huddle and then try to make a play. And if it doesn't work out, just call timeout. And you still got like 10 seconds left for 2 more plays if you use the timeout wisely. So first and 10 at the 11. They're throwing it. Pressure. Intercepted! Oh my gosh, and that's the game! All the way home! He's gonna bring it 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! And another mistake by Sean Richardson. Sheldon Lee. He's had game-saving interceptions in his career, and there's another one. The second-year free safety. And that's why you have to run it. You can't trust Sean Richardson that many times. He's going to fail eventually. He's a great quarterback. He just makes too many mistakes. And there's another one right to Sheldon Lee. I don't know what he saw in that play. And Sheldon Lee is going to take advantage of Sean Richardson here. You usually see the older guy taking advantage of the young guy, but it's the young guy taking advantage of the slightly older guy. And that's going to bring it to a game where Detroit can't win. 33-19 now. It's a 14-point game. Wow. What a game we got to see, though. It got down to the end. I told you, it's going to be the thing in this game that Seattle made less mistakes, and that's just why they won. I mean, if Richardson doesn't throw that interception and they run, maybe they have a chance there. I don't know. That's just what my mindset going into that play would have been. If I'm Detroit's coach, yeah, definitely not Richardson's best game. He's going to have to think about this over the long week, as they don't play they won't play till next Sunday. And that sucks. That sucks for Richardson. It's going to be kneel down. They'll take it at the 25, and I don't think you try anything here. I think you run it. Run one play from Little. Richardson, 21 for 28, 208 yards, a touchdown, and 3 interceptions. It would have looked a lot better with one more touchdown and like 5 more yards, but it's not going to go the way they wanted. But a good game here in Detroit. Just got to work on those turnovers and things. But they're going for a Hail Mary. Another interception. Oh, my God. Oh, you're joking me. And O'Neal will probably seal this game. Oh, my gosh. And that's just going to hurt his chances up for MVP. As that's just going to be -5 on the chances. Practice squad player Daniel Sorensen on that play. And that should be 2 kneel downs, or it should be 1 kneel down if Detroit isn't stubborn and uses timeouts. But just a good game. Seattle will go on a 3-game win streak, going 3-1. In Detroit, they're going to start a loss streak. They're going to go 2 games here with losing. They're going to go 1-3. I don't think the team is bad. I don't think that's what the record shows how bad the team is. I think they've played some good opponents, and they'll bounce back next week depending on who they play. But this is just a good game. Great game. I love commentating it. I love watching it. Just gotta credit Seattle. Offense and defense, they got it done. Didn't make many mistakes, maybe one or two. But Detroit just missed opportunities, lost this game for them. And that was a great game. I don't think we got a single flag. That's just a clean game. Not a single flag. Yeah, I don't think there was a single flag. That's just a clean game. Good football by both teams. Detroit, I think they just got to clean up the turnovers, maybe clean up some of the defensive plays. And this could be a great team. I think this team will definitely go to the playoffs this year. Just, I don't think they're going to win the JSFL championship. If they did all the things I just said, they could definitely be a JSFL championship contender. But Kermit Poe helping his chances still for MVP with that great win. Yeah, Steven Hernandez played the game. 6 tackles, a sack, an interception, a forced fumble. Great plays. Well, that's going to seal it. Your final score in Detroit, 19-33. Great game. Wow. A thriller here on Thursday night. But I'll see you guys on Sunday at 1 p.m. as we see, I want to say it's the Fishers and the Pirates, but I could be wrong. It is the Fishers at the Pirates, yes. It's supposed to be rainy in Cleveland, so make sure you bring a trench coat if you're going to that game. But I'll see you guys on Sunday. What a great game. Wow.